right, so we're here at ASU Frigo. Frigo's freaking out. Frigo's freaking out. There's the guys from the show. Producer Jim Frigo. Jim Frigo, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe, the man. Mike, Jim Frigo from the Fox.
Jim, just get out of your shell, brother. You're doing great.
Dude, man.
You just got to relax.
Hey, these guys, when they heard that you were going to be out here, was like everybody stopped the radio station. We had to come out here.
Always else. You got the whole crew out here, huh?
And could I ask you one question?
Sure.
Could I ask you a couple questions? Is a tree or an opera singer?
Well, look, that was a long time ago, but that's how I snuck into business, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those were the days.
Hey, Rick.
So we're going to do all like an organized thing?
Yeah, I'd like to do it organized first.
Sure, they got something in the works. Just give me just a sec. I'm just trying to figure some stuff.
Absolutely, Mike.
Are we going live?
No, we're not going live, Mike.
Come on, man. Why don't we go live anymore?
Well, because, I don't know.
Good morning, Rick.
Hello.
How are you? I'm fine. So, might as well ask, but I was just reading through my bio here, so Sarah, it's Sarah, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm just getting up to speed on myself. I know. Where'd you get this, by the way?
Off your website, off the Discovery Channel
The
website.
Discovery Channel's website? Okay, most of it's true.
So here in your bio it says
Oh,
that
boy.
you spent your way into the Baltimore Opera.
Yeah.
Are you an opera singer?
Not really, no. I'm kind of an imposter by trade, which is why TV worked out well for me. But the deal with the opera was back in 1984, the unions that control this business, SAG and AFTRA and all these performing unions, were really, really difficult to get into. And I wanted to act and I wanted to perform. I wanted to do something, but I just couldn't get, into those unions. And I found a loophole. The loophole was if you got into AGMA, the American Guild of Musical Artists, you could buy your membership card into the Screen Actors Guild. So I figured it would be easier to fake my way into the opera than it would, just to start making movies. So I went to the library, and I checked out an album that was called, it was La Boheme. It was Puccini. I memorized the shortest aria I could find. I listened to it until it stuck, and then I auditioned, and then I got in. And after I got in, I figured I'd quit, after I did what I really wanted to do, but I wound up really liking the music a lot. And the other thing was, in the Baltimore Opera, there were about 60 people in the repertory company. About, I'd say 40 girls and 20 guys. And out of the 20 guys, I'd say maybe 15 of them had no interest whatsoever in any of the girls. And the 5 who might have, out of those 3 were married. And the other guy had a giant mole on his eyelid with a lot of hair out of it. So basically, I found myself at 22 years old in the opera, dressed up like a pirate, singing songs with a bunch of pretty girls and a bunch of guys who really weren't interested in the girls. So I stuck around for 5 years. And that's how that happened.
In addition to radio, I'm a part-time alcoholic, and I was wondering if I could buy you a beer today.
Yes, sir, you can.
Okay.
Yes.
Really excited. And number 2, does your job, does it help you pick up women, being on TV and doing this stuff?
No, not so much. I mean, it's kind of a mixed message. From what I've experienced over the last few years, when I look at the show and figure, seems like a nice enough guy, and then they get a little closer and realize I'm usually covered in some sort of excrement. So it's a huge mixed message. Nice guy, doesn't smell good. They got to puzzle it out. By the time they come to the conclusion that I am, in fact, somewhat, and I say this with all due modesty, a marginal catch, I've already left town. So it just doesn't work out. Typically.
I guess that's all I got.
Oh, from where I'm sitting, you got plenty more than that, Jim.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you got like 10 of them along that fence, I think. Yeah.
And going to college for that, huh?
Well, it's a crazy world out there, Jim.
Yeah, yes,
So you know what I'm stepping in again, doggone.
Not a good day for flip-flops, I don't think.
No, probably not. Anyway, it was fun shooting here yesterday because there's a train that runs right along here, and every 10 minutes or so, that added some excitement. So you got to stop shooting when that happens.
How long are you guys' shoots usually last?
Available light. We've shot as long as.
Let me first show, like days, 1 day, 2.
Oh yeah, no, one story lasts 1 day. We'll spend the whole day wherever we are. Normally not more than that. We've shot 20 hours before in a row for a story. And we've gone back too the following day to get some stuff that we've missed. But like the story we just did, Chicken Busters, back of my shirt. Great story. Chickens running wild in Little Havana down in Miami. About 100,000 of them. That, unlike this story, where we, actually had some really smart people talking about a really obscure thing. These are just grown men chasing chickens through the street. I mean, for 10 hours, just running after chickens with giant nets, going in houses, climbing over fences, catching chickens.